Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. If you don't mind, please smash the like button on this video. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. It'll push the video out to more viewers. That way more people can see this just like you've seen today. And also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the notification bell and YouTube will notify you as soon as a new video is live. So thank you again so much for tuning in, guys. I've got some news coming out from the whole Iran and Pakistan situation. It looks like we will have retaliation from Pakistan and it is imminent. Okay? We will be seeing Pakistan probably launching some strikes on Iran or maybe some of their militant groups in other neighboring countries. That has yet to be seen, so we'll see what happens. But Pakistan has stated that they reserve their right to respond to the illegal act of what just happened yesterday. If you guys weren't aware, Iran launched several drones and missiles into Pakistan. Okay, so they attacked Pakistan and supposedly they were targeting terrorist groups that have links to what happened just about a week or two ago. We had a massive terrorist bombing inside of Iran during a ceremony that was being held for General Soleimani, who was taken out by Trump in 2020. During this event, there was a large explosion and 94 people were killed and several hundred people were wounded during this event. So supposedly Iran is targeting Pakistan due to this, and this is following up with just a few days ago we had Iraq, northern Iraq, and also Syria targeted by ballistic missiles launched by Iran as well. And Iran is claiming the same reason for launching these attacks is to take out these terrorist groups that have links to what happened during this terrorist bombing event in Iran. And also ISIS claimed responsibility for that attack. So supposedly ISIS is part of the group, or one of the groups that they're targeting in these missile and drone attacks. So and also apparently there are links to Israel as well in these strikes, is what Iran is saying. So just a couple days ago when they struck Iraq, they attacked a Mossad headquarters that was, they're considering a Israeli spy agency, and they hit it with multiple ballistic missiles and took out that building. It's completely destroyed. So apparently they're saying that Israel has something to do with this as well too. So this is not just completely these terrorists from ISIS that bombed Iran, okay, or that bombed these people at the event for Soleimani, okay. So Pakistan just recently has recalled the Iranian ambassador and told him, do not ever come back, get out of the country and don't ever come back. So diplomatic relations and ties are completely cut between Pakistan and Iran, and we will most likely be seeing retaliation and war moving forward, okay? Retaliation for sure, potential war. And so now we've got another country getting involved. First, Iran attacked Iraq and Syria, and now now they're attacking Pakistan, excuse me. So now all these countries are getting drawn in. So now is how is Pakistan going to respond to this? And also, if you guys didn't know, Pakistan is a nuclear power, okay? They have nuclear weapons there in their country, so I'm actually surprised that Iran has the balls to strike Pakistan like that, because they could easily just go and nuke Iran. So is Pakistan now going to get involved in this? Because Iran's got their fingerprints on everything, guys, and everybody knows. The United States knows this, the West knows this, everybody throughout the Middle East is aware of this, that Iran is funding all these proxy militant groups like Hezbollah and the Houthis and just all these groups all over the place. So I got an article here I want to get into for you guys, and also I'm going to have a video to show you of the foreign minister from Iran. Apparently right now he is at the World Economic Forum inside of Davos, Switzerland. That's going on. It's a huge conference where a bunch of elites and people from different countries come and meet together, and they talk about all kinds of different issues throughout the world. And so I wanted to show you guys that and see what he has to say there. Okay, so let's go over this article here first. Pakistan condemns deadly Iranian missile strike on its territory. excuse me, as tensions spike across region. Pakistan has strongly condemned an Iranian airstrike inside its borders that killed 2 children. So 2 kids have been killed in this airstrike, guys, inside of Pakistan. So Pakistan's going to be very upset about this. They're calling it an unprovoked violation of its airspace and warning of retaliation. Iran said it used precision missile and drone strikes to destroy 2 strongholds of the Sunni militant group Jaish al-Adol, which Jaish al-Adol, this militant group, the foreign minister will talk about this during the video that I show you, so I want you guys to remember this name here because he mentions them. Known in Iran as Jaish al-Dolm, in the Ko-e-Sabz area of Pakistan's southwest Balochistan province, according to Iran's state-aligned Tasnim news agency. Tuesday's attack comes after Iran launched missiles in northern Iraq and Syria Monday, in the latest escalation of hostilities in the Middle East, where Israel's ongoing war in Gaza risks spiraling into a wider regional conflict. Pakistan's foreign ministry said the attack on its territory killed 2 innocent children and warned Iran of serious consequences. It described the airstrike as an unprovoked violation of its airspace in Iran, by Iran, inside Pakistani territory. It is even more concerning that this illegal act has taken place despite the existence of several channels of communication between Pakistan and Iran. So apparently they have been working out problems diplomatically and having these several channels of communication to maintain peace. But apparently that's been cut, is what it looks like, because that ambassador has been recalled, and they said they are no longer having these high-level talks, and they are not willing to negotiate. They are more likely going to just attack and retaliate on Iran. Pakistan on Wednesday recalled its ambassador from Iran and suspended all Iranian high-level visits, just like I said here. Last night's unprovoked and blatant breach of Pakistan's sovereignty by Iran is a violation of international law and the purposes and principles of the Charter of the United Nations. Mumtaz Balok, a spokesperson for Pakistan's foreign ministry, said in a televised address. She said the Iranian ambassador to Pakistan should not return from a current visit to Iran and warned Pakistan reserves the right to respond to this illegal act. So we're going to see a response, guys. China urged Iran and Pakistan to exercise restraint in handling their ongoing conflict after the strike. The Chinese Foreign Ministry on Wednesday called on both countries to avoid actions that would lead to an escalation of tension and work together to maintain peace and stability in the region. That's most likely not going to happen, guys. The Jaish al-Adol militant group late Tuesday said Iran's Revolutionary Guards had used 6 attack drones and a number of rockets to destroy 2 houses where the children and wives of the fighters live. So apparently there was women there too. I don't think any any of them were killed, but we did have some injuries here. So authorities in Balochistan province told CNN 2 girls had died and at least 4 people were injured. So yeah, maybe some of the women were there, or I don't know if there were other men there, but some people were injured as well, along with these 2 girls that had died in the airstrikes. The girls aged 8 and 12 were killed in houses that were damaged in the attack in the village of Ko-e-Sabz in Kulog, about 60 kilometers from Panjgur district, on Tuesday evening, according to the district's deputy commissioner Mumtaz Katran. Katran also said a mosque near the homes was targeted and hit in the strikes. So it looks like we had multiple attacks in several areas there in Pakistan. So yeah, guys, not very good what's going on over here. And like I told you guys, this was going to expand. We've got Iran with their fingerprints on so many different areas over here. They're involved in all this, and they just seem to be dragging everybody into this mess, dragging everybody into the war. And then they've got all these other proxy groups that they're controlling to stir up more mess, just like with the Houthis and Hezbollah. So this whole thing over here is going to continue to get more intense and amplify. More countries will keep getting involved. I've been updating you guys daily on all these new countries that are starting to join the conflict and get involved here. We just had Turkey the other day launching airstrikes in Iraq and Syria as well. So it's it's getting crazy, guys. It's getting really bad here. So we got to pay attention to what's going on. And, there's a lot happening here. So let me show you guys this real quick. This is the video, the foreign minister of Iran at the World Economic Forum. So go ahead and listen to what he has to say here, and then we'll kind of talk about it after.
Pakistan were targeted by the missiles and the drones of Iran. There is this group, so-called Jaish al-Adl, which is an Iranian terrorist group, and they have taken shelter in some parts of the Sistan and Balochistan province of Pakistan. For several times, we have talked to a lot of officials in Pakistan and the security forces there. They carried out some operations in Iran, especially in the Rosk police station. They killed our security personnel. We responded accordingly. We only targeted Iranian terrorists on the soil of Pakistan. Before this, I talked to my colleague, the Honorable Foreign Minister of Pakistan, and I assured him that we do respect the sovereignty and the territorial integrity of Pakistan, also those of Iraq, but we don't allow our national security to be compromised and to be played with. And we have no reservation, no hesitations when it comes to our national interest. And the terrorist groups inside Pakistan and those that are affiliated to Israeli regime in the Kurdistan region of Iraq. What we did was actually in line with.
Okay, so did you guys catch all that? So did you hear him talking about this militant group, the Jaish? I might be pronouncing it wrong, but the Jaish al-Adl militant group that I was talking to you guys about earlier in that article. So they're claiming here that this Jaish militant group is considered to them a terrorist group, and they have taken refuge inside of Pakistan, and they're hiding over there basically. So that's the reason why they struck Pakistan, because they're trying to locate where this group is at. And if you also heard him say that this terrorist group, they said it's an Iranian terrorist group. They also caused some problems at a police station there in Iran, and so people have been killed by this group. So they have declared them a terrorist organization, and they're going after them basically. But he also says there that he does. Sorry about that, guys. I had a issue here with my recording software. So continuing on with what he was saying, that they were talking about the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Pakistan, that they respect that. They respect that from Iraq as well. But at the same time, they just went and launched these strikes into Pakistan. Okay, so they're trying to protect their national security because of this group that attacked them inside of Iran, and then also, this terrorist bombing that happened recently. Okay, so they're trying to protect their national security, right? But at the same time, how are you really respecting territorial integrity and all that of another country if you just blatantly bomb them, and now you took out 2 children and killed them? So it's terrible what's happening, guys, and it's really bad. And like I said, this whole thing is going to continue. It's going to get worse. We're going to see more countries get involved, and this whole mess is just going to get nasty. So I just wanted to update you guys there and let you know what's going on with this whole situation with Pakistan. So expect retaliation. As soon as there's retaliation, I will update you guys as soon as possible on that situation. And hopefully we don't see a major war break out between Pakistan and Iran because of this. This could get really bad, and who knows? We'll have to see. Time will tell. So thank you again so much for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys all in the next one. Hopefully you got something out of this. Take care, and God bless.